Hey guys, it's Kenny here on the Rice Truck channel. Today, I guess this is kind of a DIY thing, but yeah, the license plate, I'll get to it later. But yeah, I recently put headers on my truck. As you can see, it's all shiny and stuff like that. I needed it because the old one was no good. But either way, I started realizing even with these hood scoops that came with when I bought the truck, it was still giving a lot of engine heat. And my worries is that this little short ram intake right here isn't getting enough cold air because the header is producing a lot more heat. I might do a heat shield or a heat wrap on that, but as right now I'm trying to get more fresh / cold air into the intake or engine bay. So I was thinking of using a hood vent, and yeah, I was going to use it out of a license plate. So I'll show you guys about that. Okay, so pretty much all you're really going to need for this DIY hood vent thing that I'm making up right now is a piece of metal for the size that you need or like. So I'm just going to use a license plate because I really don't care. And a wheel cutter. And, well, I have this... Thankfully, I have this very thin, strong piece of metal. I'm using this off a metal table here. So yeah, I already cut one just to show you, and as you can see, how these are all bent, except for this one, which I just cut. I'm gonna try to show you how I do it with using the table. Hopefully I can do this with one hand. So I'm going to try to shove the corner of that piece of the table between the crack, the line that I just cut. You're just going to try to force your way while bending it downward, or however, which direction you're going. Downward. Force your way until the metal table ends at each corner or each end of the line. And as you can see, it has lifted it up a little bit. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but pretty good. So I'm just gonna finish off doing this, and we'll get to the next part. Alright, so yeah, after we got it cut, as you can see, made these awesome vents here on the license plate. But yeah, what you're gonna do is find the place that where the air box is, or where your intake is, or your filter, and later have to figure out where it is. I already did that, and it's right around here, this around here area. So I decided to line it up, find a really perfect spot, and just take something to mark it with on your hood. I use chalk because this is chalkboard paint, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use these exact holes to bolt it in. But if I cut too much, then I'll probably have to work my way around it somehow. Yeah, so we got the next step, which is you're gonna either use drill holes into the hood and license plate, or rivet them. I'm just gonna go through, just use the self-tapping the self-drilling screws, or self-tapping. So yeah, I also have this piece right here, the Phillips piece with the drill right there. And yeah, I'm just gonna start drilling all around so I can give it a good seal. Alright, so yeah, alright, after I drilled my holes with the self-tapping screws, I know where to cut my boundaries not to go too far. So I made these are marking areas for me to help me cut within the areas. So yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like with the holes around there. I was able to use the factory holes, so I'm gonna start cutting and I'm gonna show you after. Alright, not sure if you can see, but the intake is in there. I'm just gonna put all the screws and whatever back on. Alright everybody, so that's it. All my screws are back in. Let me just show you what it looks like under. The reason why you can't see the screws on this side is because of this piece right here. This big bulge. So it's in there, it's tight, and it's not, all the screws are good, but it's just, yeah, that. But other than that, you can, not sure if you could see, but yeah, it is led directly to the intake, which I probably just got it dirtier. Probably have to clean it soon, but yeah, that is your DIY hood vent mod. And remember, you can use almost any type of sheet metal. I just decided to use a license plate because it was free. I found it. I don't really care about how my truck looks, so yeah. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the Rice Truck channel for any rice and racing. Bye.